A lot of people wanting to know how to curl your hair with rollers, so I thought I would do a little video to try to explain how I do it. There's a lot of different ways you can do it, but this is how I like to do it. I use these little velcro rollers. I like the size. They're probably about 2 inches across. I feel like they give enough curl, but it's more of a wave and you don't have really tight curls. Just loose enough, but they give really good volume. That's why I like to use these. Really easy too, so that's always a plus. And I use these. I always have my Mason Pearson. You could use any type of boar brush, but I like this one. And then you're gonna need hairspray. I use Air Control from Aveda, and then bobby pins, normal bobby pin, and then I like to use a Hot Tools 1 1/4 inch curling iron. Also doesn't give you that big of a curl, but you still get enough that you see it in your hair. It depends on if your hair is shorter or longer. If you have shorter hair, you might want to use smaller curling iron and smaller rollers as well in order to get a full curl. But for my length of hair, this is perfect for me. But if you want to use, if you want looser curls, you can use a bigger curling iron and bigger rollers also. But I'm just going to show you this. It's really quick and easy and gives you really good curls. So this is just my hair. I blow dried it like super quick with the brush. Didn't try to do anything with it, just to get it dry basically. That's all you have to do, and then brush through it to make sure there's no knots. I really like this brush because it doesn't pull your hair. It's really gentle and it helps make it really nice and shiny. With the boar bristles, they do that, so it's an awesome brush. So this is what you have to do. For me, I like my hair to kind of go away from my face. So this is how I set it for that type of hairstyle, but you can kind of adjust it to if you want your hair facing your face or however, you can kind of get the idea. Okay. So you want to take a section in the middle. You want to take a section that's about the same width as your roller. If you were to stick it like this, see how it's the same size. So that's kind of what you want to do. Oops. Make sure it's nice and smooth. I like to curl mine away from my face, so I roll it back. You just have to set it in there a little bit just so it gets hot. You can see kind of when it does. I like to barely put it in there for my bangs because my bangs kind of get damaged from heat easily. Okay, and so you want to roll it kind of pointing down and rolled back. That's going to give you the most volume. But my bangs get the most damage because I'm always messing with them. So I try not to leave the heat on there very long. You're going to take another section right behind it. I usually can fit about 2 rollers on the top of my head. I don't have a very big head. So if you have maybe more hair, you might do some more. But you do about 2. Once again, you can kind of pull it this way. Curl it. Just have to get it warm. And then roll it. I pull it forward again to get the most volume on the top, and then roll it down, and then you secure it with the bobby pin again. It doesn't have to be perfect. I usually do it really fast and it's crazy and it is totally fine. So then I like to do this top section above my ear. All this hair, I roll it away from my face and curl it away from my face. Just have to do it really quick because you just need to get it warm, and then the hair will set in the roller, and that's what's going to give you curl So you're gonna start looking really silly. That's okay. Yeah. Okay. Then do the same thing this side, above my ear, and the front. I do away from my face. I just kind of always try to make sure that I smooth out the piece. I always start my curl at the base of my hair so that you're curling the whole strand and you're not just getting a little curl at the end. So, kind of does that. And curl it away from your face. Then these ones, the hair that's left around the front, I always connect this little piece. Curl it back also. Once you start doing this, you can kind of see how you like to wear your hair, and then you can adjust the rollers depending on, you know, if you want hair to go a certain direction or not. It really is just preference. These rolling down. Same thing on the other side. Once you start doing this, it's really, really quick. And so it doesn't take much time in the morning. I usually will set these and then I do my makeup. Today I did my makeup first, but that's usually enough time for them to set, and then you take them out and you're good to go. Okay, and then you're going to take, it's hard to see, but just a section in the middle of your head, the leftover hair that's on the top, kind of around the last section that's above your ear and your nape, your crown. I have quite a bit of hair, but my hair is really fine, so I just need a little bit of extra help to get volume, so these just really help. This one you're going to want to kind of pull really forward so you can get a lot of volume right in your crown area. Okay, and you should just have not too much left over on the bottom. You can really just leave it like this and then just curl the bottom with a curling iron, but I just like to put them all in rollers because I feel like my hair lasts throughout the day a lot better. So I usually will break it into about 3 or 4 sections on the bottom, depending on how much hair I have left over, because sometimes it's different every time. And these ones, I just kind of curl back. Like I said, if you want your hair facing your face, curl it towards your face and roll it towards your face. It's pretty simple. Sometimes you might need a couple bobby pins, but I usually am okay with one. So I think today I could probably break it up into just 3 sections. So I do one on the side, one here, and then I do one in the middle. This I'm also doing away from my face. Feel it just till it gets warm. Take it out. Roll it away. Sorry, it's hard to get this in there. Okay, and then just one section in the back is what I have left. So, kind of just make sure you get it curled. If you have little baby hairs in the back, I know I do, you can kind of just try to wrap them around the roller. But it's not super important that they get in there. Okay, so this should be kind of your final look. It's kind of crazy, but so you have these going back, these going back, these going back and kind of down. So you want to set these in there and let them cool. It usually takes about 5-10 minutes, and then you can take them out. Okay, so now my rollers are nice and cool. All the hair has sat. I left it for about 10 minutes. It's perfect time usually. You can leave it longer, totally doesn't matter. I like to spray a little bit on there just before I take them out. Just to kind of secure the curl a little bit. So you're going to want to take them out. Just pull it out in a way. It'll look really poofy at first, usually, at least for me. What's really nice about doing this is it really helps hold your curl through the whole day. You don't have to worry about it falling out, and you have really awesome volume, really smooth, pretty curls. You can use hot rollers, and you would just do it the same way. Sometimes it sounds really bad, but good. It's just the velcro. I like to use these also because there's not a lot of excessive heat having to stay in your hair. So they're not damaging, they're really gentle, and do the job. So you can see, even without back combing it or anything, you get a lot of volume. So this is what you're kind of going to see when you first take them out. So you have all your curls and they're just kind of separated. So what I like to do is I like to give it a good spray. And then I get a comb. And I like just to give it a little extra volume. I like just to tease the crown a little bit. Not too much, but just enough to give me a little extra height. And then I'll tease the sides. A lot of people think that you have to go really, really fast when you rat or back comb your hair, and that's not the case. You just want to make sure that you're kind of going up and pushing it down. It actually does it just as well and actually gives you a better back comb. If you want some more volume in your face, you can always back comb this a little bit. I'll just do it today just to show you, but I don't always. So it'll look kind of crazy like this. And this is where your boar bristle brush comes in handy. It really smooths everything out. So what I like to do is comb down my sides. You don't want to push it all the way in the hair. You just want to let it glide on the top and smooth it out. So that's really what this does. This, I like to really have it smooth in my face and kind of just flow away from it. So I'll brush it through and just let it go back. And then the same thing with my sides. I'll brush it through. And it really smooths it and gives it a lot of shine. You can see. This just breaks up the roller marks and kind of just brings it all together and smooths it out and gives you shine. Really pretty soft curls that that you can wear all day and they're gonna last. After this, you can spray them a little more. So yeah, this is the type of curls that I like to wear in my hair. They're really easy and soft, but you just still have that volume, and it's really smooth and shiny and pretty. So that's how you do roller curls.